What's good, YouTube? This your boy Lang, man, and I'm back here with another reaction video, Slime. And right now, I'm about to react to the first white member of the Mexican Mafia, Joe Pegleg Morgan, you feel me? Now, a lot of y'all been hitting me to react to this since y'all see my first one when I did the video on the dude that snitched on the whole Mexican Mafia. Y'all was like, bro, you gotta do like more videos like this, you feel me? And y'all sent me this one, you feel me? And y'all was like, Lane, bro, like, I know you're probably like, bro, like, how did this happen? Because, you feel me? But, like, just watch it, bro. It's gonna be crazy, you feel me? So I was like, bet, you feel me? And you already know before I get started, Slime, if y'all new over here, you feel me? Make sure to hit that sub button and check out all the reactions. We got the Forensic File reactions, the music reactions, the reactions like this one over here. Like, we got it all, you feel me? For real. But just by this title, like, this sounds interesting. Like, you feel me? Because, like, I never even would have thought, like, no white dude, like, would ever join the Mexican Mafia. Because I've always just thought, like, Mexican Mafia was just for, like, the Mexican people only, you feel me? Because growing up, that's really all you really heard, you feel me? Like, the way I was told growing up, you feel me? But apparently, it's meant you could be any race, you feel me? Like, cause obviously this dude is not Mexican, you feel me? Well, I don't know, you feel me? But I just always thought that, you feel me? And no, before people try to say, Lang, bro, what you mean? You trying to be? No, you feel me? It's just all my life, you feel me? That's what I was told, you feel me? So I always just assumed like Mexican gangs were for Mexican people, like, and just for Mexicans, bro. Same things with the mafias. Like, I thought they were just meant for them type of, like, that type of race, you feel me? But apparently I'm wrong, you feel me? I was wrong, and the dude who told me this was wrong, you feel me, like, growing up, you feel me? But, man, we just about to see, like, how it is, like, how bro even did this, you feel me? Because this is interesting, you feel me? And shout out to everybody, you feel me? Because, like, obviously, like, if it wasn't for y'all, like, I wouldn't even know about this video, you feel me? So for real, shout out to everybody that sent me this, you feel me? But we about to get into this thing. This the first white member of the Mexican Mafia, Joe Pegleg Morgan. Let's get into this thing, Slum. Let's go.
Joe Pegleg Morgan rose to become one of the highest-ranking members of the Mexican Mafia, but he was not Mexican. He was a Caucasian man born of Slavic descent who grew up in a Hispanic neighborhood and chose to dedicate his life to the organization known as La M.
Okay, so bro grew up around Mexicans. Okay, so that gives me better sense. You feel me? That made it way, you feel me, easier for me to, you feel me, dilate. You feel me? Because me, I grew up with nothing but Mexicans too. So, you feel me? And one thing about anywhere, like, if it don't matter who you grow up around, you can grow up around with, like, any race, you feel me? But I feel like once you're, like, always around that race and y'all growing up obviously the same, it's more easier for them, you feel me, to embrace you as one of their own, you feel me? So bro was probably most likely embraced as one of their own, you feel me? Because I heard stories, you feel me, about, you feel me? And I know they not just letting anybody, you feel me? Ain't no way, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, bro definitely had to be in good with him, you feel me? For real, you feel me? Like, for real.
His life to the organization known as La M. Joseph Pegleg Morgan was born on April 10, 1929, in San Pedro, California. Both his mother and father were Croatian. At the age of 12, he and his family moved to the predominantly Hispanic east side of Los Angeles. In the early 1940s, Morgan joined what is believed to be the first Maravilla street gang, which was composed of mainly Mexican-American members. Not long after joining the gang, Morgan was arrested and sentenced to 9 years at San Quentin State Prison for killing his 32-year-old girlfriend's husband. He was 16 years old at the time and the youngest inmate to ever be sent to San Quentin. While in prison, he attempted an escape, which resulted in him being shot in the leg and his leg having to be amputated. He was given a prosthetic leg, which earned him the name Joe Pegleg Morgan, a nickname used by prison guards and the media, but never by his friends or associates.
Like, why would you, like, I wouldn't want to be called that either. That's kind of disrespectful, bro. Like literally a guard shot you and then literally gave you that. That's crazy, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, I would have felt disrespected if anybody would have called me that. Feel me? Don't call me peg leg, bro. Like, what? That's how you get socked, you feel me? That's how I would have been, you feel me?
Joe Pegleg Morgan, a nickname used by prison guards and the media, but never by his friends or associates. In 1955, immediately following his release from prison for murder, he was arrested again for robbing a bank and sent back to prison. While serving his time for the bank robbery, he was called as a witness in the trial that involved the death of another inmate. However, instead of preparing to go to court, he was preparing for the largest jailbreak in Los Angeles history. Masterminding the entire escape, he broke 11 inmates out of the Los Angeles County Jail using tools that he hid in his prosthetic leg. The breakout was featured on the front of the LA Times, and a week later he was caught after being spotted shopping at a local grocery store. After years of going in and out of prison, Morgan started to earn the reputation of being a violent and ruthless member of the Mafia street gang. This eventually caught the attention of the Mexican Mafia, which had formed in 1957 at the Dual Vocational Institution. As the Mexican Mafia expanded, it took on new members, and in 1970, Morgan became the first non-Hispanic recruited member. Although he was Caucasian, he could speak, read, and write Spanish fluently, and heavily identify with the Latino culture and heritage. Because of this...
Exactly. So, like, you feel me? Not only, that's what I'm saying, like, they took bro in as one as they own, you feel me? Like, that's how they looked at him, you feel me?
He was never considered an outsider in La M's organization. By 1972, Morgan had rose to become a figurehead leader of La M and was one of the major decision makers for all matters regarding the Mexican Mafia in and out of prison. Because of his ethnicity, he was able to cross race lines in prison and formed an alliance between the Mexican Mafia and the Aryan Brotherhood, a move that would strengthen them all against their common enemy, the Black Guerrilla family. In 1976, Morgan was on the street as a free man. He got married and had 2 children. But a year later in Utah, he was arrested again and charged with trafficking firearms. The arrest resulted in a 5-year prison sentence. 2 years into that sentence, Morgan became the prime suspect in a murder-for-hire plot. These charges would prove to be his last, as one of his own Mexican Mafia associates cooperated with the state and testified against him. In 1980, while already behind bars, Morgan was convicted of second-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison. By 1992, the now infamous Morgan had become so well known that he was portrayed in the movie American Me, with his character being played by William Forsythe. The movie did not sit well with Morgan or other members of the Mexican Mafia, and it's been stated that many of the cast and crew faced lawsuits and retaliation after the movie's release. Now aged 64, Morgan had spent 40 years of his life in prison. But in 1993, a series of tests performed revealed that he had inoperable liver cancer. His wife requested he receive a compassionate release, an option for inmates having less than 6 months to live. But before the paperwork could be completed, he died in his sleep on November 9, 1993. It was a sudden end for the man who came to be known as a godfather in the notorious Mexican Mafia prison gang. And even though he had no Hispanic blood in him, Joe Pegleg Morgan is still to this day considered a legend to many Latino gangs in California.
And I'm gonna end it right there, Slime. You feel me? It sounds like bro was a real one. You feel me? He stood solid, and that's what it was. You feel me? And rest in peace to Joe Peg, you feel me? Rest in peace to bro, you feel me? Just by this, the story was crazy. Like I know now. I see why y'all wanted me to do this so bad. Like a lot of y'all was saying me like, bro, you gotta do this. You feel me? Like, but this story was crazy. You feel me? Definitely. You feel me? And y'all already know I love each and everybody that's watching this. You feel me? For real. Because like I said, if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be doing this. You feel me? For real. And like I said, man, check out all the reactions. You feel me? And y'all stay safe. Now, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. You feel me? Let me know. And I love y'all. And y'all stay safe, Slime. On.